I think it's changed it quite dramatically for a number of reasons. The client obligations will probably be the top reason. We have many clients that they are either highly regulated or have very high expectations as us as their trusted advisors. We have lots of very confidential data from our clients within our systems, so there is obligation there for us to show that we are taking the utmost care and putting in all necessary measures. There's been some high profile data breaches and malware incidents within legal, which has definitely focused the mind on how we need to avoid that ourselves as a business. And I think we've also seen this as there is a competitive edge to being able to have good conversations with our clients on how we have taken our business forward in terms of information security to help work with them. It gave us a framework for what we think is being able to run our business effectively with high levels of information security without being too much of an imposition on the business of work that we have to do every day. So adopting that framework it's just led us to be able to educate, make people aware and ensure that we've got the right policies, processes, etc. in place. I think it's great to have an external certification that shows that we take this very seriously to our clients and internally, and having someone come in and confirm the approach we're taking is the right approach. There is some competition within offices to make sure that we are all certified and abiding by the framework that we've put in. And I think it also helps raise awareness on a personal level, and we've tried to approach this with all our users in how this isn't just about how you operate in your business. There are some good standards here you can adopt for how you operate with your personal life and keep yourself safe in a difficult cybercrime world. First thing you need to do is to have your management buy-in. It has to come from the top. It can't be seen as a IT or a technology or even a risk-led project or program. It has to come from the CEO, the board, the executive committee downwards as to this is a business decision we've made and we want everyone to cooperate with this. Others will be to make sure you have the right resource to do this. That does take quite a lot of resource. It's not something I think you can do part-time. It needs pretty much dedicated, not a massive team, but it will need some dedicated resource. And I think taking a sort of a realistic and a very pragmatic approach to the programme. It should not just be seen as this is going to be difficult, but you must abide. It's got to be we have to run it in a very engaging way, helping people to understand the benefits and that this is not coming in and making their life difficult. It's a never-ending cycle of change and improvement that we have to do. Yes, we've got the certificate, we have to maintain that certificate, but actually it's much wider than that, where we are continually looking at our processes, our people and our technology to see what we can improve to try and keep up, if not one step ahead of, as I said, the bad people out there, either from malware, data breach, hacking, hacktivism, the whole raft of issues that we are now faced with and see increasing every day. I think it's quite a difficult balance to keep in how much you will invest, both from time and resource and budget, into protecting yourselves. You could spend huge amounts of money on technology, but it's not just about technology. You can do so much technology, you end up in a worse position that you now don't know what you've got where, and that's quite difficult. And keeping the interest in that we will need to continue to invest. And I think managing expectations, having ISO 27001 certified and good risk management program does not necessarily mean that you are not at risk and you won't get caught or something horrible may happen. But the expectation can very much be, oh, but we've got all that, so we're fine. And of course, you can't get complacent because there will be a different challenge around the corner.